Presented before you is the flowchart showing the basic workflow of the Smart Sanitation Auxiliary. Firstly, the externally generated movements while initializing and setting the path cause the rotation of the shafts of the motors, which in turn induces an EMF on one of the terminals of the motors. This is sensed by the microcontroller at the analog input pin and processed by the different inputs from the four motors giving directions. A threshold-dependent algorithm calculates the duration of the rotation, and finally, the stored directions and the time durations in their respective sequence make the path of the bot. Before moving forward to the actions performed by the motors, let's see how the motors are able to perform the actions. A single L293D chip can be used for the bidirectional control of two DC motors. Start, stop, clockwise rotation and anti-clockwise rotation are the few actions performed by the motors. We are working with a full edge bridge, which is formed by using the two half edge bridge drivers. The PCB for this is on its way. For testing purpose and programming, we implemented it on a breadboard. We are controlling a 12 volt 60 RPM DC motor using this. Now coming to the actions the Smart Sanitation Auxiliary is capable of performing at its prototype stage. For now, the Smart Sanitation Auxiliary is able to perform the following 5 actions. That is, moving in the forward direction, moving in the reverse direction, stopping instantaneously as the user wants it to, taking a right turn and taking a left turn. These actions are achieved by controlling the input pulses going to the left and the right motors. Also, the interfacing with HC06 Bluetooth module for wireless control can help the user control the entire SSA using his smartphone, and the smartphone app layout is almost ready. From the recent market survey we conducted, we observed that almost 89% of the people from the age 18 to 24 years are interested in SSA, followed by the people from 35 to 50 years of age. The market survey also made it very clear for us that the Smart Sanitation Auxiliary with human interaction, that is, controlling it via a smartphone, is the best alternative to the traditional ways of sweeping, thereby completely eliminating the manual work done by our customers. Now coming towards the end of our video, we would like to highlight what we were suggested by IIMB regarding our project, that is the Smart Sanitation Auxiliary. IIMB suggested us that it would be better if we make our project with respect to industrial users. We completely acknowledge their suggestion and take this as an opportunity to justify as to why we stuck to our domestic domain. After discussing this with our mentor and looking at the extraordinarily positive results of the market survey, we are sure that the Smart Sanitation Auxiliary will have a major advantage in the domestic area for all our customers and the purchasers. Hence, we continue to develop SSA in the domestic aspects. We are sure that SSA will help us establish ourselves in the market, and we will be ready to take the next big step, that is the industrial uses. This can be achieved by the extremely modular design of SSA. Thank you so much.